Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous Superstar Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of October 2021. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. The biggest moves really are that 4 planets are going direct this month after being retrograde, and 2 planets out of those 4 are in your sign, Saturn and Jupiter. Saturn does suggest that a part of you has been wondering how it is to build something solid, to go forward from here. Also possible with Saturn going retrograde in your sign, I know a lot of Aquarians out there who might have found the last few months stressful in some way. But now with Saturn moving forward, it's like you understand what tangible steps you can take to improve your circumstances in real and practical ways. Now, Jupiter going direct in your sign, that is going to inspire you to stay inspired. That is an energy of hope and faith and optimism. And we need both. It's as if Saturn needs Jupiter and Jupiter needs Saturn. It is Saturn that helps Jupiter to manifest. It is Jupiter that helps Saturn to dream. You've got both of these planets in your sign, both going direct a week apart from each other. Saturn around the 10th, Jupiter around the 17th. This means that in many ways, your lived reality changes for the better, but also you feel a sense of inspiration and openness that will be very welcome as well. Now, we also have important lunar events taking place this month. It is going to be on the 6th of the month that we will have a new moon taking place in fellow air sign Libra. This new moon is happening hand in hand with Mars, which adds a level of impulsivity, that adds a level of urgency, standing across the sky from Chiron, which brings with it vulnerability. So it is this new moon happening in a very worldly part of your sky, having to do with understanding your place in the world, long distance travel, immigration, citizenship, higher learning, legal matters, political matters, all of that covered here. Now, this is a new moon. It represents brand new beginnings, brand new chapters, fresh perspectives, fresh understandings. And it can bring with it a real sense of you opening up to the world in some way, whether that's philosophically, spiritually, or literally as well. But the chance to actually be open to the world may come on very quickly. Like I said, there's a impulsivity to this energy. And it may also invite you to be open, to be vulnerable. Now, sometimes that vulnerability can come on in a way that is not as vulnerability inducing, right? That isn't as hard as it might otherwise be. But with this energy, it can go either way. I hope, I really do, that whatever vulnerability does come on, that it comes on in as easy a way as possible. But whatever it is that does transpire, understand that this is ultimately about helping you to solidify and understand your place in the world, whether it's your concept of that or in a more literal way as well. This is also a new moon. It represents a brand new beginning, a new chapter. And because this new moon is in an air sign, you'll find a way to use the energy to your advantage. Now, on the 20th, we have this month's full moon. And this full moon takes place in a communicative part of your sky. It has to do with communication of all kinds, but it also has to do with siblings, cousins, and neighbors. So here's the thing. This full moon is going to be speaking in harmony with Jupiter. I love that energy for you. Of course, Jupiter in your sign, you are the bringer of optimism and hope. And there are very likely ways in which you can use the moment to move towards more hopeful circumstances. But we've also got Pluto speaking with this full moon in a type of conversation that astrologers call a square. And that square formation is one of tension. Now, Pluto is in the sign just before yours. Early in the month, Pluto is going direct as well. So very strong Pluto this month as Pluto slowly starts to gain traction. The good thing is with Pluto in the sign just before yours, this just might be experienced as an inner restlessness. But what I do want you to be careful of with this energy is what's called the Freudian slip, okay? Either saying something and you don't realize it, but it ends up being hurtful to another person. That wouldn't be the intention, but that could be something that does transpire under this energy. So it becomes that much more important to choose words with intention, to choose words with the intention of the outcome of kindness in some way. Now, also very hopeful though with this, because Jupiter is in your sign, whatever does transpire, any fears that feel like they come to the surface, you're able to also bring healing into the mix in a way that I think you will love. If it is that you are sharing, whether on social media or other forms of communication, whether it's more broadly like media in general, or whether it is more personally in terms of synchronistic moments and random interactions, there can be that sense of feeling a sense of exposure or openness, but also a real sense of you being healed in the process of sharing. Now, where it comes to matters of love, it is going to be a week into the month that Venus will change signs, and Venus will move into a friendship-oriented part of the sky. This is where love and friendship come together. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, something could develop with a friend could become more than a friend, or a friend may introduce you to somebody in a way that helps to move you towards greater love and greater romantic love as well. At the very least, I do think it is through social settings, social events, that opportunities for love could be abundant. For those of you just starting to date somebody, this really is about looking at how much of a friend this person is to you and feeling the sense of friendship grow. They say that air signs fall in love with their best friend, and it may be now that through friendship, you're able to nurture the bond. And for those of you in an established bond, I do feel like your partner may be a best friend to you in a way that does surprise you, that does take you aback. Now, the only sort of caveat to this is, if you know you're not in the right relationship for you, well, I think Saturn in your sign is going to help you to get honest with that. Jupiter in your sign is going to help you to have faith to make a change. And so where it is that the small percentage of Aquarians out there, if you know you're not in the right relationship for you, this month could serve as a turning point moment, encouraging you to have faith in yourself to go in a different direction. What I love about this month for you, well, I'm going to say Jupiter going forward in your sign, Saturn, your ruling planet, going forward in your sign. These big monumental shifts suggest that your life is about to undergo some shift as well. You will come to a depth of understanding as to what is now increasingly in your past, what it is now that you are moving towards, and where it is that truly you can be that much more open to the world with enthusiasm and genuine optimism for what's ahead. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month, with choose your membership rate at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. At NadiyaShahSuperstars.com, you get expanded exclusive video scopes each and every week for each and every sign. Higher tiers get you things like all access passes to future Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. Link is in the description below. I look forward to meeting you there. And thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.